Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, for the past week, we've been hearing a lot about NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk due to them both dropping projects on the same day, which was last Friday, May 12, 2023. With NBA YoungBoy scheduled to drop his project, Rich's Op, and Lil Durk planning to drop his project, Almost Healed. With both of them having a history of beefing with each other on social media, it will be entertaining for their fan base. Usually when things like this happens, it brings more attention to the projects, which results in more views on videos and more streams, which ultimately leads to more money for both parties. But with Lil Durk pulling out at the last minute, pulling the ultimate okie doke, and instead of dropping his project, he pushed his release date back to May 26, 2023. Now at midnight, when he was supposed to release his project, instead, he took to Twitter to drop the official album artwork and also said, quote, Almost Healed, May 26, aha. You know, seems like he was trolling or taunting NBA YoungBoy about tricking him into dropping his project first, because that's exactly what NBA YoungBoy did at 12 o'clock midnight. And now looking back, it made sense as to why Durk wasn't really entertaining and feeding into YoungBoy's antics as he usually would if he had an album coming out, although NBA YoungBoy was on 10 trying to market his album. Now some say Lil Durk made a chess move, forcing NBA YoungBoy to release his project on his own date so Durk could release his project in peace and not worry about having to have a bidding war with NBA YoungBoy, forcing the fans to pick a side. Actually, it kind of was a clever move, because now people are invested into both albums, but now instead of him having some type of competition and going back and forth, he gets to drop on his own date, still having the attention from everybody else. So it's kind of smart. Now, although Durk and NBA YoungBoy was beefing on social media and going back and forth, it kind of died down until recently when DJ Academics would go live and make an announcement that NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk actually squashed their beef.
How far are y'all?
Now that beef is squashed. You ain't here?
Yo, act,
I'm
you
serious.
crazy.
Dirk and YoungBoy don't got beef.
Bro.
I'm serious.
Imagine.
Dirk and I might have forgot to tell the public that Dirk and YoungBoy don't got beef no more.
Now he acted as if he really forgot, and then he announced to the world that he knows for sure that the two squashed their beef. Now most of us already felt he was lying, because that's not something that DJ Academics himself would forget to tell the world. However, Durk took to his Twitter to shut down the rumors in typical subliminal fashion when he said, quote, I ain't friends with no N-word, stop it. You know, so he pretty much put an end to the whole rumor of them squashing the beef with each other that DJ Academics put out there. Now to this day, we don't know why exactly DJ Academics came up with that accusation out of nowhere. It could be all part of the marketing in the first place to get the conversation of the two going, or he could have just been trying to get attention for whatever reason. Now remember, I said all this because it ties into the point that I'm getting to in a second. Now while the world was watching, instead of Durk putting out the project, he put out a song titled All My Life featuring J. Cole, along with a video on YouTube that currently has over 8 million views in just 3 days. So controversy along with a J. Cole feature equals success, clearly. Now let's get into the interesting part of this video. Now we always speak about artists fake beefing in the industry for views and streams, and people love to say, oh, y'all just conspiracy theorists, y'all just saying that, there's no proof, these guys really being to it with each other, this one died, that one died, X, Y, and Z, right? Now it's a coincidence that whenever certain artists have an album or something coming out, they tend to start going back and forth with another out the blue, and what this does is get the attention of fans, and now everyone's focused on who's dropping what and seeing how the album actually does. Now when it comes to Durk and YoungBoy, this seems to be the common formula for the two, as we've seen this already when Durk was releasing his last project 7220 and NBA YoungBoy with the Colors album. Fans started calling out NBA YoungBoy for his antics and noticing the pattern of only beefing with Durk whenever he had something coming out. But then they started side-eyeing Lil Durk as well, when he would post a screenshot of him offering Tekashi 6ix9ine to fight for $50 million in a DM. Now that's when people began being kind of wary of Durk and reminding him of the time where he called out 6ix9ine for his team trying to pay him to beef with 6ix9ine to promote the album that he had coming out at that time. Because it seemed like he himself was doing the exact same thing with the random post, offering to fight Tekashi for $50 million in Dubai. And it's not like 6ix9ine contacted him first or something like that. He contacted 6ix9ine to fight in Dubai for $50 million. And I'm sure he knew 6ix9ine wasn't going to agree to do it, and then he screenshotted it and posted it right before his album was expected to come out. Now it's almost as if this was planned all along, and although he didn't drop the album, he still dropped a song along with a video, and that could have used, the controversy and everything that he had behind him in the first place. But Durk issued an interesting tweet regarding to being offered money to fake beef. And here's where it get interesting. Now he said, quote, "Labels try to pay me to beef. I just can't fake it. I'm different. I'm him, unpredictable." Now, aside from Durk himself, right? If you thought it didn't exist or rappers fake beefing just for streams and views wasn't actually a thing, well, guess what? Now you know, all right? It's been going on for the longest. Even though it's a behind the scenes kind of method into fooling the masses, Durk pretty much exposed labels for pulling these type of stunts. So now you know that it actually exists. So now you don't gotta call people conspiracy theorists whenever they tell you that this beef might be fake or this didn't really happen, or you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when you say anything that go against the norm and people don't, they don't identify with it, or it's not a part of their normal life or whatever the case may be, they tend to just write you off and dismiss you because they think that it's fake or you just lying or you a conspiracy theorist. So now you have somebody that's within the industry that knows what's going on, and I'm pretty sure he knows exactly what he's talking about. Not only Lil Durk, but also NBA YoungBoy telling you that they've been offered money to fake beef. And this isn't Durk's first time saying this. Now, do I think that there was a point in time where he actually did take the money to fake beef? Of course. But maybe he's pointing it out now to try to make it sound like he's some superhero or he's just too solid or real. But him announcing it lets me know that he's aware of it. It may be he partook in it at some point in his career. But if that wasn't enough, right? With Lil Durk saying what he said, NBA YoungBoy also issued a tweet today himself saying pretty much the same thing. He took to his Twitter account to say, quote, "PSA, I'm a B-word. I was paid to entertain you, so don't take this serious." Alright, so there you have it. The man said, "I'm a B-word. I was paid to entertain you, so don't take this serious." And this is what I be talking about, y'all. Some of y'all get so caught up and invested into these rap beefs, thinking that these guys are really into it, but the whole time it all be fake. These guys be puppets for the labels just to make money. And it's funny because when you sign these contracts and these deals, guess what happens? You are subjected to do whatever these labels need you to do as long as they're paying you, as long as you sign that contract. So at the end of the day, if they want you to fake beef and you are signed, guess what you have to do? You have to partake in these activities because you signed the contract to adhere to anything these labels said to do. And other than anything crazy, but you know exactly what I mean. But I don't know about y'all, but personally, I couldn't sit there and support any artist who is okay with swindling their fans all for the sake of money. It kind of makes you wonder what else is fake. What's real, what's not? How am I supposed to support something or somebody I don't know is real or not? It's no different than some of these YouTubers that fake beef for views, and then when their supporters say, "Well, y'all lied to us, why y'all was fake beefing?" or they call them out. They diss their supporters and say, "Well, you shouldn't believe everything you see on the internet. You shouldn't be believing this because I said it." What? That don't make sense, but this is what's going on. At the end of the day, whether both parties realize it or not, man, they just exposed something bigger than the both of them themselves and revealed that labels actually are paying artists to beef with each other, all for the sake of financial gain. So in a nutshell, if you see any artist beefing and you think it's kind of fake, or you see some type of red flags or something that just doesn't make sense and it's off, guess what? You're not bugging out. 9 times out of 10, it's all cap, y'all. All right, so please make sure you keep that in mind. And the important lesson that we actually learned from the both of these guys is that the beef is fake. It's all fake, man. They just being paid to entertain. And guess what? Look, right? They dropped their NBA YoungBoy dropped his project already. Durk didn't drop his project. He pushed it back to May 26th, like we said before. But you don't hear nothing no more. There's no back and forth. There's no NBA YoungBoy posts of him getting crazy and making live videos about what he gonna do. Guess what? All that stopped. He releases his project. That's it. You know, and I wonder how much he did. I didn't see his first day. But you know, usually you gotta wait for the first week sales. So I guess we gotta wait. Or streams, because it's not really too much sales. Everything streams and digitized and digital, whatever the case may be. But I want to see his numbers. Alright. But as for now, man, that's pretty much it. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this. How y'all feel about NBA YoungBoy pretty much admitting that he's paid to entertain y'all. So half of the things that you do see and you think is real, whether it's him screaming in the camera, him saying F this person, what he's going to do when you see that person, guess what? He's being paid to entertain you. Alright? How do y'all feel about it, man? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.